Get ready if you're a senior, SSI or SSDI recipient, or a veteran, your mailbox could hold something life-changing. The IRS is quietly beginning to send out $2,800 stimulus payments, and they might be headed your way. That's right. While most people are focused on inflation, tax returns, and political squabbles, a massive relief payment is being dispersed, but only for certain groups. So if you fit into those categories, don't assume you won't get it. You might just be among the first wave to receive this urgent cash infusion. Under the radar, the IRS is rolling out direct payments in batches. They've prioritized those who need it most, vulnerable groups like senior citizens on Social Security, beneficiaries of SSI supplemental security income, folks on SSDI Social Security disability insurance, and veterans receiving benefits. No, this isn't part of your regular check. This is an extra one-time payment, and at $2,800, it's not pocket change. The agency says it's intended to help offset rising costs, healthcare expenses, and living challenges during turbulent economic times. If you're wondering, why me? Am I eligible? IRS criteria are surprisingly straightforward. Be 65 or older and receiving Social Security, or be receiving SSI, SSDI, or veterans benefits. That's it. No complicated application forms. The IRS is matching its internal records and cross-referencing with Social Security Administration and Veterans Affairs databases. If your records qualify, the check is already being processed. Don't worry about applying. If you're eligible, the IRS will find you. The first wave of payments is going out now, so if you're eligible, don't wait too long before checking your mail or your bank account. The IRS is dispatching batches in waves. Some will come via direct deposit, others via check or prepaid debit card. Either way, the key is to keep an eye out. If you see a new credit labeled IRS payment or stimulus deposit, don't panic. It could be your $2,800. For many seniors and disabled individuals who have been squeezed by medical bills, inflation, or rising rent, this money could be a lifeline. Use it to reduce debt, stock up on prescription medications, or finally fix that leaky roof. Some are even calling it a mini bonus from Uncle Sam, albeit one that was under the radar until now. Of course, when big government doles out surprises like this, skepticism is natural. Is it a scam? Will it show up? The IRS is stressing that this is legitimate, and any request for you to pay a fee or to provide personal information to claim the money is fraudulent. Your eligibility is based solely on your existing benefit records. But timing is everything. If your contact information is outdated, if you moved recently and did not update your address, you could miss it. That's why IRS officials are urging recipients to make sure their mailing address and bank info are current with Social Security and Veterans Affairs. Don't let bureaucracy cost you a check you deserve. It's also wise to watch out for phishing schemes claiming IRS stimulus checks, demanding your Social Security number, bank routing, or other personal data. Remember, the IRS will never call or text you asking for that information to send payment. Imagine you're a senior living on a tight budget, watching prices go up on everything from groceries to gas. Suddenly nearly $3,000 appears in your bank account or comes in the mail. That's not a windfall, it's relief. And it doesn't come to everyone, just those who quietly qualify based on the benefits they already receive. For millions of seniors, veterans, and disabled Americans, this injection of cash will feel like a surprise gift from a government many thought had forgotten them. So as we move through this rollout, stay vigilant. In the coming days and weeks, more payments will go out. If nothing shows up, there may still be recourse. But don't wait silently. Check your benefit statements, contact Social Security or Veterans Affairs to confirm your latest info, and stay tuned to IRS announcements. Because that $2,800 could be yours if you're in the right group and the government hasn't lost track of you. When I say right part 2, get ready, for in the next part we'll dig into how to check your eligibility, what to do if you don't receive it, and how to avoid scams that lurk around stimulus payments. If you're reading this and thinking, okay, I might qualify, But how do I actually know if I'm getting this $2,800 payment? Then part 2 is your roadmap. The IRS has made it surprisingly easy, but you've got to know where to look and what red flags to avoid. First, head over to the official IRS website and check the Get My Payment tool once updates begin rolling out. This tool will show whether your payment is on the way, pending, or already deposited. Don't use random websites or social media links. There are already dozens of fake IRS portals popping up trying to steal personal info. Only trust the irs.gov domain. If you get an email, text, or call saying you need to verify your details to receive your stimulus, hang up or delete it immediately. That's a scam, plain and simple. The IRS doesn't work that way. No calls, no texts, no emails, just direct mail or deposits. Now here's where it gets interesting. Reports suggest that millions of seniors and benefit recipients have already been queued for the next batch of payments. According to insider sources, the IRS is coordinating with the Social Security Administration and the Department of Veterans Affairs to ensure direct deposit recipients are first in line. That means if you already get your SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits through direct deposit, your $2,800 will likely land in the same account. No paper check, no waiting for the mailman. But for those still receiving paper checks, patience is key. The rollout could take several weeks, depending on your location and processing schedules. It's worth remembering that stimulus programs often go out in waves, and this one is no exception. Some beneficiaries could see their money almost immediately, while others might have to wait until the end of the distribution cycle. But what happens if the weeks pass and your account still shows nothing? Don't panic, there are still steps to take. First, check the IRS portal for any status updates. Then contact the Social Security or Veterans Affairs Office to ensure your payment information is up to date. The most common reason for delays isn't eligibility, it's incorrect data. If your mailing address, bank info, or benefit status recently changed, the system may have flagged your record for manual review. Unfortunately, those cases can take longer, but once verified, your payment should still be issued. If you've moved or changed banks in the past year, file an address update or direct deposit form as soon as possible to avoid being overlooked. This payment isn't just a random act of generosity, it's a targeted boost designed to stabilize vulnerable Americans amid rising costs. Inflation has pushed living expenses to new highs, especially for those on fixed incomes. Groceries, rent, medical care, everything costs more, and these $2,800 checks are meant to soften that blow. Seniors have felt the squeeze hardest, and veterans struggling with disability-related challenges often face mounting medical bills. The IRS knows these groups can't wait months for relief, which is why this initiative is being prioritized quietly but efficiently. Think of it as a lifeline, not a luxury. And remember, it's not taxable, it's a relief payment, not income. That means you don't need to claim it or worry about losing other benefits because of it. Still, with any major rollout like this, scammers are circling. Fake stimulus agents and phishing emails are already targeting retirees, promising faster payments in exchange for fees or personal information. Don't fall for it. The real IRS will never ask you to pay to unlock your money or verify it via text message. If someone calls claiming to be from the IRS and says you need to confirm your Social Security number or pay a processing fee, hang up immediately. Report it to the IRS Impersonation Scam Reporting Line. The only thing standing between you and your payment might be a scammer hoping to trick you first. Stay sharp. Legitimate payments come automatically, no action required. And here's the kicker. Some states are offering additional bonuses or top-ups to match the IRS payment, particularly for veterans and low-income seniors. That means depending on where you live, your total payout could exceed $3,000. Keep an eye on state government websites or official notices from your local Department of Revenue. These programs often go live quietly and disappear just as fast once funds run out. In short, if you're a senior, disabled individual, or veteran, the clock is ticking, but in your favor. The IRS is sending out $2,800 checks, And while the government hasn't blasted it across the headlines, millions are already seeing deposits appear. Double-check your information, avoid scammers, and monitor your accounts closely over the next few weeks. This isn't a rumor, it's happening right now, and it could make the difference between struggling and finally breathing easier. So don't scroll past this story and forget it. This might be the most important mail you receive all year.